In the world of football, rivalries run deep, and none more so than the one between Ultras Frankfurt and the Hools from Marseille. As we dive into this story, the stage is set for an explosive encounter as the two groups face off in the first leg of the Champions League group match in the south of France. Tensions run high as the Ultras Frankfurt and the Brigade Nassau travel a day in advance to scout the area for locals, leading to a police encirclement and a dangerous clash in the streets. The danger doesn't end there as the two groups continue their battle throughout the game, leaving injuries and chaos in their wake. But where did it all start? The two opposing groups, Ultras Frankfurt and Brigade Nassau, travel to France a day in advance to scout the area for locals. This leads to a police encirclement followed by French officers escorting the Frankfurt team through the city. Even after the Frankfurt crowd retreats to their hotels, hundreds of officers remain in front of the hotel entrance and patrol it for hours. Meanwhile, rumors spread that Ultras and Hools from Marseille are roaming the streets in several corners of the city to ambush groups from Germany. On the eve of the match, a group of Frankfurt fans managed to sneak into the city center near the old harbor undetected. The French soon catch on, and the two groups clash briefly before the French flee, outnumbered. The scene is short-lived, and the police intervene, quickly dissolving the altercation. Despite the previous night's events, the Frankfurt fans try once again to make contact with the home crowd the following day. The atmosphere remains tense as a 100-man mob in black marches through the streets of Marseille towards the blue and white stadium. Although there are some scuffles, nothing serious occurs. The French remain invisible, not showing their faces in their own city. The match at the Stade Velodrome begins without incident, and all Frankfurt supporters enter the visitors' area. However, the tension quickly escalates when the Frankfurt Ultra crowd enters the stadium, and the first torch flies from the home side into the visitors' block. The groups seek contact, but the security measures prevent it, and the exchanges of flares and other pyrotechnics continue before and during the game. The situation becomes dangerous when it is observed that the boys from Marseille use clips that explode like rockets after a few seconds of being fired. One SGE fan is seriously injured and has to be admitted to the hospital. The aftermath of the match is not over yet, as Marseille supporters attempt to attack the Frankfurt shuttle buses with stones and sticks, causing damage to several windows. Despite the police's efforts, it is difficult to keep the two scenes apart. Subscribe to this channel for more exciting videos like this.